Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Exploring with Lewis, and today we're not exploring anywhere, but we are going to be taking a look at my theme park merchandise collection. Now, a little bit of backstory before we get into this video is I started collecting theme park merchandise in 2019 when I went out to Alton Towers after the Wicker Man was built, the year after it was built, and I was absolutely hooked on theme parks from that point. It was the first time I ever went on the major coasters at Alton Towers, and I had a really good time, and obviously I've been to many theme parks as a kid, but I wasn't really as into it as I started to be in 2019, watching a lot of Expedition Theme Park on YouTube is kind of what brought me obviously to the enthusiast I am today. So I started collecting merch in 2019 and I persisted up until about 2020, and then obviously COVID happened and I started to slowly lose a bit of interest in theme parks and visiting places. As well as that, I was young and circumstances came to where I couldn't really travel as much anymore. But fortunately this year, I went out to Fantasy Island in Skegness, rode the roller coasters there, and absolutely got hooked on roller coasters again. So I started collecting once again as of this year. So let me just show you a little bit of my collection, started in 2019 and continued in 2020. So we're going to get started on the shelves here. I've got 3 shelves dedicated to my merch at the moment. I'm going to turn this whole bookcase into theme park shelves though within the following months. And you're probably wondering, Lewis, how have you collected so many items? Well, the main thing that I use, the main apps that I use to sort of purchase items from home are Vinted and eBay is the 2 apps that I use to help expand my collection. I've been selling a lot of things on Vinted and using the funds from my Vinted balance to purchase quite a lot of this stuff. Other than that, most of this was also bought from the parks as well, but obviously not visiting some parks. I will go over the things that were bought from parks or some of the things I bought online. So we're going to get started with the top shelf here, where we have World of Jumanji Mandrill, and he's holding the World of Jumanji little cup there. I got those 2 on Vinted for a really good price. I paid about £5-6 for that, so yeah, for the both of them. So yeah, all of my freestyle cups, 3 of which I actually got in vlogs. However, I got a second Alton Towers one because there will be a lot more Alton Towers trips with more of the vlog stars and new vlog stars coming soon to the videos. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I've got a Busch Gardens cup here of Tigress. This was bundled with another item that I'll talk about obviously when I show that, but I got that off of Vinted. This cup back here I also got from Vinted, this OG freestyle cup. I had one of these growing up as a kid, and I remember drinking it at Warwick Castle, and then we took it to Thorpe Park. So many memories really flooding back, and that's the main reason I like collecting this stuff, is there's a lot of memories tied to each item. But yeah, that's the OG freestyle cup. And obviously we have my shot glasses, which I bought earlier in the year, the Swarm and the Colossus ones. That was from my Thorpe Park trip earlier in the year. The playlist to all the theme park trips will be in the description below. And we have a Cobra pen I bought from one of my few visits to Chessington this year, because all the Cobra merch was on sale on real big discounts, so leads me to believe that they're going to retheme Cobra in the following Minecraft area when that's opened. Up there is a Disneyland Paris mug, which was given to me by a friend before he moved away. He knew how much I liked theme parks at the time, and he had a trip to Disney before he moved away, and he gave me the souvenir cup. I believe that's from Disneyland Paris. Down here we have a Tiger Rock cup, which I got after my first visit to Chessington. We got a 13 Teddy right here. I've had this ever since I was very young. It's one of the very first things I ever bought on eBay. It used to make sound, but broke the voice box. Tried to fix it and couldn't fix it. So his arm's stitched up there, and he no longer has a voice box in him. This is my Legoland Dragon I got on Vinted because I really wanted one from the park, but they were really expensive, so I didn't get one. Behind him's a Woodland Village flag that he came with. And we have the Deep Sea Adventure Freestyle Cup. That was from Vinted as well. Moving on, we're going to go down to this shelf, which has a lot of my Alton Towers resins. It's my Alton Towers shelf here. I will be moving to the snow globes as I get more, so there'll be a dedicated snow globe shelf. This one here is really special though, because this one was made 2004, which is the year I was born. So that's why Spinball and the Splash Landings Hotel are so prominent on them. And obviously the flume right there, which was one of my favourite rides at Alton Towers. Now we've got this amazing Wicker Man resin. I got this one on Vinted for a really good price. I think I paid a tenner for that. This small resin I got from the park in 2020. And the Snow Globe I got for about £5 on Vinted. A really good deal there. This Galactica resin, I'm pretty sure I paid £12 for this on Vinted. And then the Hex resin I got from the unreleased vlog. There was going to be another Alton Towers vlog right before the Scarefest one, but I just wasn't really in the right mental space to make a vlog, so I decided not to vlog that day. But I did pick up that resin. This 13 one I got in 2020. This Nemesis Reborn one I got in my trip, my first ever Alton Towers trip that I uploaded to this channel. And this one my brother gave to me, my older brother gave me this Nemesis resin because he just didn't want it anymore and he knew I was getting into theme parks. So yeah, I always find that one really cool because it's shaped like an egg, has that Nemesis Subterra style logo, but obviously it's the OG Nemesis, which I think is really cool, and that's really rare one. That's one of the very first ones. Move on to the final shelf now, well, for now, because you know, there's always things coming out of the collection. I do sell quite a little bit as well, because I do get some bundles here and there. Here are some mugs. Now, I've had these for a long time. I've had these, I got most of these in 2019. I don't really collect these anymore, mostly because I actually broke my Rita Queen of Speed one, and it's kind of what made me not want to collect mugs anymore. But we've got quite a few here that are really nice. That Nemesis one, the 13 one there. This Oblivion one's actually a Two Swords one, and this Rita one I think is really cool. As well as that, we have the Oktoberfest Stein, which came bundled with the Tigress Cup I mentioned earlier. And this is my piece of genuine Wicker Man wood. This, I believe, is the second wave they released, because they did quite a few designs of this. The first one said SW8, and then I think this is the second one, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm really pleased I got that. I got that for a really good price. Bundled with the 2013 Thorpe Park map. Down here we've got my Swarm resin, which I got from my trip earlier this year. And this one right here, earlier in 2025, sorry, I forgot, we're in a new year now. This Nemesis Inferno keyring resin I actually got from an eBay auction for a really good price. We have my Dragon Fury Money Bank resin. This is probably one of my favorite resins. It's actually a money bank, as you can see. We have my Vampire resin there. I got that as well in my trip earlier in 2025. This one I got from my trip in, I believe it was when I was poorly. That one, that Chessington vlog, when I was a little bit poorly and I went home early. But it's a really nice snow globe there. This one came out in 2024. And then we have this Crop Drop resin I got on Vinted as well. And we have the most precious item. This was my first ever theme park anything ever from my first trip to Alton Towers in 2011. I was terrified on 13, so I survived 13 back in 2011. And then this thing is really beat up because I loved this thing. I used to put like random stuff inside like the top of it, as you can see. So yeah, a little bit gross that, but it's special to me. I've had this for years. And next up, we've got my Nemesis Reborn poster, which was in the background on a lot of my old live streams. This is just kind of standard from Alton Towers. You can just buy this from a poster rack, and the frame I already had. But the next item is very special. This is my certificate of authentication from the Scorpion Express. It's a genuine ride sign that used to be on the Scorpion Express at Chessington. That's really cool. And then a Swarm picture. And now we're going to move on to the rest of the collection now. So all my different pins and stuff I keep in this Legoland bag here. But I also have this Alton Towers VIP bag, which I don't really plan on using. I think it's really cool, but this looks like it's kind of stickered on, so that will peel off quite quick. As well as that, I have a really nice travel bag, so I appreciate it. I do like it, and I will use it for something storage wise, but at the moment it's just here. But it is really cool. I really like the color of it. We've got this Legoland bag that I bought from Legoland Windsor earlier this year, which has a bunch of really cool stuff in it. I am going to pull some of the stuff out. This record right here I bought from a charity shop in 2019. It's the Prodigy, and obviously it's a corkscrew on there. It's from the 90s, and it's actually a partnership to Alton Towers, as you can see right there. I just thought it was really cool. Something a bit different, a bit unique. This right here has all of my papery different bits in the collection, so they stay nice and protected. We'll go through that in a little bit. But yeah, we've got some just random stuff in here now. So we've got some Hyperia wings. We got a bunch of different lanyards, as you can see. Chessington one, Nemesis one, a bunch of Merlin ones. See, I bought various different collections, as you can see, of different pop badges, and they all just came with these lanyards, which is why I have so many different looking lanyards. This Drayton Manor 75th bag I will go over shortly. This right here is all my pop badges. We'll open that shortly. And yeah, just a bunch of different lanyards. These are some really cool 3D printed signs, which were made by the Theme Park Adventure Bros, and I got these on Vinted, and yeah, they're really cool. There's a mint in here. I don't know why there's a mint in there. This is my Scarefest magnet, which unfortunately did peel off the design, which is a shame. These are really cool. I got these from Drayton Manor. It's the retro style pins with some of the retro rides on there. All my different coins at the bottom there. Some from Legoland. This one's from Zufari at Chessington. So yeah, I've had most of this stuff a long time. Alton Towers VIP lanyard. Alton Towers VIP keyring. This is the Cobra fridge magnet that I bought. Now, I don't usually like ride fridge magnets, but like I said, Cobra, a lot of the stuff's discounted at the moment, so it does lead me to believe it is going to be rethemed. A really old Fantasy Island token there. And yeah, there is a lot of what's in that bag. So yeah, here are all of the pop badges that I have. Now, I've been just buying these off of different collectors who have just got a bunch of duplicates, and they're listing just bundles of a few for a couple of quid. That's how I've gotten quite a lot of them throughout the parks. Now, I have had a previous pop badge collection, but I don't really know what's happened to it. I've lost it somewhere, but there's some really cool old Alton Towers ones that I've had on there, and some of the really old Chessington ones, but I will find those someday. But here are just some of the ones that I've got now. Some of my more favorite ones is this Dragon's Fury one's quite cool, and obviously I like the the Thought Park rides there, and yeah, that Mythica one's quite nice. Yeah, that's the pop badges. So inside this Drayton Manor bag, I have most of my pins. Once again, I've lost quite a few, and quite a few, sadly, popped off my backpack on a recent trip to Alton Towers, which is a shame because some of those were quite old and quite rare, kind of dated 2018-17. Got those before I started seriously collecting merchandise, but a lot of these I've gotten over the course of this year. Actually, all of them I've gotten over the course of 2025. Recently bought a collection of Thought Park pins. So all these Thought Park ones actually came from the same seller. Most of them, not this one, that was a different seller, but most of them came from the same seller for a really good price. £10 for all of these Thought Park ones, and these are old ones, so I'm super glad that I've got those. That's kind of where that pink Thought Park lanyard comes from. Alton Towers VIP pin. These are the ones that I've not opened just yet, just because I want a proper pin board to display these on. I don't really want just them like in a bag. So there will be a proper pin board at some point to display these on, especially these Thorpe Park ones. I mean, it's all the major rides minus Hyperia, of course. So I'll have to get a Hyperia pin when I'm out there. But low-key, this is my only Drayton Manor one, just because it was one of the only rides I went on that day. Chessington Adventure Tree, the teacups on this are insane. Wildlife Trust there, or Conservation Fund, and then all these Legoland ones I bought in a bundle. So yeah, there's all my pins. Let's wrap it up by going through this folder. So yeah, so here are some of the stuff that are in the folder. Obviously the Theme Park Adventure Bros business cards that they threw in with those 3D printed signs I bought. This is a Magic the Gathering card that I got because a couple of the new vlog stars play Magic the Gathering, and they told me to get this card right here. So yeah, this is the official log flume card from Magic the Gathering. Oh, this is kind of sad that it kind of got like this, but I'll get a new one. It's my this was from Tiger Rock, an old Alton Towers book, which is really cool. What else we got in here? Oh, this Chessington map. These are cutouts from a cereal box. We got some stickers from Chessington, cutouts from a cereal box, some Legoland trail things, a Thorpe Park map, sensory guide, loads of stuff. This is a really old photo from the 90s really of Alton Towers there. I'm not going to show the photo. I'm not going to show any of the photos for privacy reasons, but isn't that a really cool looking book? We got another cereal box cut out there, loads of them. The keyring magnet cutouts, so literally any cutouts I got there. Not going to show the back of this, but this was given to me by someone. The ride access pass at Alton Towers. We got the flume right there. I love it. I really want to display this picture, but it's me on the flume when I was really young. This is from Ice Age 4D. At Alton Towers. So these are from some of the first ever trips to Alton Towers. Sharkbait Reef right there. These are some cool signs. This is from Friday Nights Thorpe Park 20. This is from this year, Friday Nights. I didn't go, but I did get this on eBay. Thorpe Park 24 map. At Alton Towers postcard, which I gave it to someone, but it did get slightly creased, so they didn't want it. This is really cool. It's the 2013 Thorpe Park map. I think that's awesome. This is with Brave It Backwards when that came out, so that's really cool. 2024 map. I know I've had more maps. I've lost a lot of them. No idea where they've gone. But this one right here is an old one. This is a 2-for-1 entry ticket from when Ice Age 4D came out, 2012. Yeah, the quick fit. Yeah. No idea why I've got that. Yeah, this is the only map I have from my old map collection. As you can see, it is a little bit damaged as well, which is a shame, but you know, these things never, you know, it's made of paper, so it wasn't protected, so now it's all being protected. Obviously some cutouts from the cereal box, another Winter's Tale brochure. We're getting to the end of it now. The Thorpe Park photo book and the Smiler photo book. Really like this one. And then just some Twin Lakes brochures and maps that I picked up from what train station? Tamworth Station. Picked these up from, so maybe I'll go to Twin Lakes and Willgate at some point and explore those parks. So yeah, there's a little look into my theme park collection. Now I do plan on expanding the collection, and I think in a year's time the collection may even double in size, so it'll be really impressive to show that off. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave it a like and subscribe, and maybe I'll do little sporadic merch showcases of some of the new things I got in the collection. If not, I'll probably do a big deep dive like I did this year next year. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.